いつも君と待ち続けた季節は何も言わず通り過ぎた。雨はこの街に降り注ぐ少しのリグレットと罪を包み込んで泣かないことを誓ったまま時は過ぎ痛む心に気がつかずに僕は一人になった記憶の中でずっと二人は生きてゆける。君の声が今も胸に響くよ。それは愛がさまよう限り。君は少し泣いた。あの時見えなかった。
Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just Danons from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Dragon Swarm!
Going in.
Violation! Hear me! Flame Water!
Here, I
Never
need help.
miss!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Make it rain!
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
That's far enough!
I'll smash you! Take this!
Hear my call!
Blast the shot!
Flame of Fury!
Hurricane Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
We've reached our destination.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
I wonder if something happened.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well... Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Did we really just spend that much money?
We finally made it.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help. Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Oh?
What?
Yes!
Just great.
What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
That was quite the little adventure we went on. I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who are all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing! How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Retreat if you know what's
Here I
good
come.
for you.
Hear my call!
Negative gate in a bind.
Swallow blade!
Water, hear
Your
my
reflexes will not serve you well here.
Severing wind!
Here goes!
Lunar shadow!
Hear my
Feel
call!
the flame inside me!
I'm ready
to be let free!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Flawless victory!
Naturally!
Only getting started!
Time to shine! Hurricane Slice!
A victory for the ages.
Ow!
Hear me! Flame of Spirit! Drink it! Hear my call!
It's time.
Is that statue wielding arc? Now I've seen everything!
Something wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there.
I can't believe it's come to this.
On guard!
Here's a healing arc!
Dragon Form!
Trigger Blade!
Do it!
Hey, when did I...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll fix you up! Come on,
Now! Lunar Rondo!
Damn.
Gotta be quick, or I'll take them myself.
This could be useful.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
There's something in the water.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Where should I cast my line? All right. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Now, where might those fish be? Reel it in. She's got a good size to her, all told.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
Ha! There we go. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Ha! I've got something. Ugh. Ugh. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Hup. Reel it in. Ugh. 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 Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Nice work!
Now, where might those fish be? All right. Ugh. 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 Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Hup. All right. Ugh. 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 Dagnabbit! It got away. Hup. There we go. Ugh. 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 Good fishers always keep their cool. Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'll smash you! Ignite!
I never miss!
Slash! Talon Hurricane!
Is it hide? Defend it out! Do it!
In the group!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
Now dial back in their defense!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how
Do it!
I can feel!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Grind it!
Pound it! Drill it!
The perfect burger! That's no ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of its way for now.
We're in for a long slog with this one. Going in.
It's a duel of the arts!
Going in.
Aim for the weak spot!
Water, hear my call! Hurricane strike! Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here! In a vine!
Eagle fly! Hurricane
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Swallow dance!
Piercing roar! Hurricane
What a relief!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Do better.
I feel like me again.
Hurricane roar! This one! Down! You're on!
You're mine! Prepare to be seen!
Going in!
Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
You're mine! I'm on!
Flaming meteor!
You're done!
Their lives were interrupted. Hurricane
Take
strike!
this! First strike!
This one's
Here I
mine!
come!
Hold on to your arts! I never miss!
Look sharp! If it's in the sky, it's mine! The freezing storm through armor! Crescent
This
moon!
one's all mine!
Ice tornado!
Ignite!
Glimmer
This
flame!
one's mine!
Hurricane
Destruction!
strike!
You're mine!
Denied!
Dragon Storm!
Ungone!
Take this!
Confiscated!
Hurricane strike!
Take this!
This one's mine! Get
In a
behind
vine?
me!
Blast the shock!
Eagle fly! Hurricane
You're
strike!
on! Dragon Storm!
Keep up the
You're
pressure!
finished!
Going in! Hurricane strike! Arch field!
Take this! This one's all mine! Ha! Not today! Here I come! Strike! Plasma shock! Tear! Stardust! Mirage! You're finished!
You require a hand.
Its defenses are down!
I'll beat it to dust! No further! Take this! Now I can let loose! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade!
Armor won't save you!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Eat this!
Back into the
It was
fray!
nice while it
This
lasted.
one's mine!
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
Hurricane!
You're mine!
Glimmer Dragon!
I'm just getting started! Far enough!
You're mine!
Hurricane!
Round the top field!
Glimmer Dragon! Now
Tiger Blade!
You're on! I'm not done!
I'm on it!
This one's mine!
I'll finish you here and now!
Here.
Glimmer Dragon!
Freezing
Take this.
storm!
Freaking does it!
On guard!
Tornado!
Look sharp!
No more playing nice!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Swarm!
Going in!
Searing flame! Reload!
Going in!
Out of arrows!
Not today!
I'm all stuffed up!
Destruction! You're mine!
Strike! On guard!
Orochi Fury!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
On guard!
Destruction! Severing Wind! Take it! You're
Here,
on!
let me help!
Here I come! It's over!
Rip and tear!
Hear my call!
This one's mine!
You require a hand.
Here's Eagle!
Blade!
Here
Where
goes!
are you going?
Take
Here's a
this!
healing art!
Hurricane
First aid!
On guard!
Dragon Swarm! You may be strong, but I'll never back down! I can't move!
No! Don't leave me all alone here!
Here goes!
Guardian Field!
Now I can let loose!
Healing circle!
I owe you one for that. And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Hurricane strike! Healing
This
circle!
one's mine.
Smash you!
Don't mind if I do.
Try harder!
Happening not like
Now!
this.
Here I come! Burn in hell!
What a relief. I can't lose.
Strike!
First aid!
Do you require a hand?
Roll now!
I'll heal you all!
Here I come!
In a bind? I'm on
Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle!
Strike!
I really owe you one.
Strike!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, my dear.
No, that'd be silly.
Here, let me help. Art sealed!
Frickin' does it!
Dragon Swarm! Stay away from my friend! Strike!
Not in your dreams!
Swallow Blade!
Elusive deity!
Crush!
I'll bring you back from death.
Dragon Swarm!
Raging lunar
Blast
storm!
my shock! Take this! It's on! Burn!
Not so fast!
It won't end like this.
Dragon Swarm! Slash! Swallow Blade!
Swallow
Destruction!
Take this! Can't get out of this!
I didn't think you had it in you.
Focus. There'll be time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that. Coming through!
Lunar Rondo!
Negative gate!
Not on my watch!
On your knees!
Dragon Swarm!
Air pressure!
This one's mine!
Now
Destruction!
you see what I can do!
Dragon Swarm! Not today!
Gemini Aqua!
Let's paralyze!
Radiant Blood!
Take this!
I'm on a roll now!
Ah!
Regeneration!
Allow me to help you.
Yeah, appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop tanking, the sooner you can start helping. It won't escape me.
Don't mind if I do. I'm only getting started.
Swallow Blade! Destruction! Dragon Form! Swallow Blade! Destruction! Dragon Form!
Here and now! Think again!
Dragon Form!
Help!
Swallow Blade! You'll pay for that!
Healing Shark, this one's mine!
Eat dirt!
Nice to escape my...
Dragon Form! Radiant light!
I've let you all down.
Is this it? From beyond... Imbue this vanquished soul with love.
Another incantation ruined. Forgive me.
Confiscated. They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Renwood.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Here I come! You're mine!
What was I
Shattering? Pieces! Attack time!
Healing circle! I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
I'll heal well done.
There's always room for improvement.
Out of our way!
Now you see what I can do!
It's over! Slide!
Now where was I?
This one's all mine!
Shatter any steel!
You picked the wrong fight!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu. We should be able to cook here. You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
I can finally take a breather.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I think it's time we go to sleep. Did you get enough sleep?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
finally made it.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm not finished!
Ready! Glacial Hurricane Freeze Lancer! Are those arms even natural?
Dragon Swarm!
Let the marksman handle this. Eagle Assault! By the power of water!
Damn it! Scoot back!
Stand
I
back.
never miss!
I'll trip it up.
Leave the chargers to me! Denied!
I'm on it! Destruction! Here I come!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
The heavens must be smiling.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Now, where might those fish be? Yeah! I've got something. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Nice work!
I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Now, where might those fish be? Ha! Is this what I think it is? I didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, we've got a lively one. This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Stars above! That's gotta be a new record!
There we go. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Now, where might those fish be? Hup. Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Ha! Reel it in. I'll catch something bigger next time.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. All right. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
That flapper was a true fighter.
Ha! Reel it in. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Nice work!
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Only getting started! Hurricane!
Burn!
I don't mind if I do!
Dragon
I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Slash!
Now I'm in the groove.
Swallow blade!
Let's tear 'em up. Tectonic punch.
Infernal torrent!
I think the enemy's getting down.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! This is the power of the blazing sword!
Lost!
I'll smash you!
Talon Storm!
In a bind?
Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
Talon Hurricane!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
That freaking does it!
It's over!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Talon Storm!
Strike!
Healing circle!
Make it rain!
Goodwill!
Astral energy!
Say no more! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Swarm! Orochi's Fury! Strike!
Do it! Hold on to your arcs. Here I come!
You require a hand.
Flame!
Far enough!
This is it!
Get behind me!
You're mine! Watch and...
Over so soon?
I have a bad feeling about
You're
this.
mine!
I never miss!
Swallow Blade!
Don't mind if I do!
Swallow Dragon Swarm!
Hear my call! These things really get on my nerves! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
You're mine! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
You're mine! All yours!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Severing Blade!
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine!
Hurricane
Mirage!
Here's a healing arc!
This one's mine!
First aid!
I owe you eat that!
Here I come! We turn the tables on!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Militia!
Take this! Dragon Swarm! Orochi's Fury! Swallow Blade! You're mine! Escape!
Here!
Dragon Swarm! Crush!
Do it! This one's mine! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! Ha! Tear! Ha!
Handle it!
You're on! Ha! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
No
Kisara!
escape!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
You were practically a blur.
Together with your marksmanship, we make quite the team.
No choice! You're mine!
Far enough!
Dragon
I'm like
Swarm!
bait to them!
Hurricane
This one's all mine!
Take this!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
We got the advantage!
Good. Now we just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause law's on!
Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Tear! You're finished!
Hurricane
Mirage!
Strike!
Dragon
Look
Swarm!
sharp!
Here's evil!
I can carve through armor!
I'm not done!
This
Dragon
one's mine!
Swarm! Talon Storm! My turn! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Look sharp!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll...
Brace
Eat
yourself!
dirt!
This one's tough! Eat dirt!
Where are you going? Run and ready!
Here I come!
Searing flame!
That buzzing is driving me mad! Mirage!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Swallow blade! Swallow blade!
Ready to go!
And
just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
You're on! Severing wind! You're mine!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! I'm on it! It's time! Hurricane! It's over! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! You're
Shouldn't have
mine!
messed with me.
I'm not done!
It's over!
It's over!
Mine.
Do it! Here I come!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Out of my way!
Not today!
Anything in armor is all mine! All fit. Now you see what I can do!
Dragon Form! I'm not done! Blast the shock!
Radiant
Here I am!
You'll take this!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm
No
here
further.
to stop it.
Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
There's more where that came from.
Hey, what do you say?
We're in for a long slaughter with this one.
Right! Falling the door! Blast the shock! Start up! First strike! Mirage! Swallow blade! You're mine!
I'm out of arrows!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot.
Make it rain!
Hands down.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! Damn it! No escape! Not a chance!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare to Malisha! Against my full power, you didn't stand a chance.
I'm glad I made it in time.
I wish...
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Far enough!
It's over!
Radiant
Orochi Fury! Dark
Hurricane
Tear! It's
This
on!
one's mine!
You burn in hell!
Hurricane Strike! Going in!
Take this!
Talon Hurricane! This one's mine!
Anything in armor.
Blast the shock!
Astral energy!
Say no more! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
We won that by a mile!
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yeah. Seriously?
Hey!
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
No way!
All right.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I hope everyone isn't pushing themselves too hard.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew. Good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Helfin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cislodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
We've reached our destination.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Here's evil!
Dragons up!
You wanna play? Then come at me!
Not today!
Flaming meteor!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm on it!
And enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that! Astral energy!
Say no more! No, I can't!
An instant!
Eat this!
Unjust by the power of water! Unlocked!
Now or never.
Solo dance! Dragon swarm!
What? Can't get out of bed!
Plasma shot!
This one's mine! Torn up!
You're mine!
Here's a
Ball
healing
blade!
I'll smash you!
Strike! This one's all mine!
Trigger blade!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon swarm! Here I come! Dragon
Keep up the
swarm!
pressure!
We barely managed to turn.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! No, you can't!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
These guys picked the wrong fight.
No complaints here. The more the merrier.
Just don't go getting any rash ideas.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Right here!
I got you!
Take this! That's right!
Hurricane
you!
This one's
Dragon
mine!
Swarm! Orochi's Fury! You're mine!
Look shot!
Here I come!
This
I'm on
one's mine!
I'm on a roll now! Stand back! I'll trip it up! Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Gemini Aqua!
Burn!
Do it!
You made quick work of
Get toasty!
Bird Strike! Those bombs of yours are amazing!
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying?
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Lunar Rondo! Mirage! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Dance! Take this!
Your wings won't save you from me!
To stop you dying?
You got fire!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle
Carve
it!
through it! Mine! All yours! It's over! Not today! Slash! You're mine! Slash! Stand! You're finished!
Do it! Hurricane Spark! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Not a chance! No escape! Mirage! First strike! Take this!
Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind!
Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go!
I've been doing really great lately.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Out of our way!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Take
Don't
it!
worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Searing Flame!
Swallow Blade! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Here, let me
You're on!
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit
No
still?
further! Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said
You've
than
got a
done!
knack for battle.
Blade!
I still plan on training them.
That's what I like to hear.
Prepare to be sealed,
Actually, I never
perhaps
miss.
bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more
These
doing.
fists have got your name on them!
Make it rain! Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Already on!
All yours, Kisara!
This could be useful.
Right, here goes! Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do!
Swallow Blade!
Denied!
It's on!
You wanna play?
Swallow Blade!
Come at
Take
me!
this! Burn!
Win!
This one's mine!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for
You're
yours
finished.
truly!
Wind Strike!
Hurricane Strike!
Weak.
Dragon! Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
Now I'm real
I'll
mad!
be right as rain in no time!
It's time!
Hurricane Strike!
Here I come!
This one's mine!
I'm on it! Slash! No escape!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Swarm! Severing...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take this!
Here
You're
this!
finished! Swallow Blade!
Freeze Lancer!
Going in!
Here goes!
Dragon
Make it
Swarm!
break!
Jump!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
These guys picked the wrong fight.
No complaints here. The more the merrier.
Just don't go getting any rash ideas.
What's this thing?
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Mirage!
This one's mine!
Take this! Swallow Dance! Burn it down!
This one's
Don't
mine.
mind if I do!
Here I come!
Now
hit the groove!
Piercing wall. Make it
Very
rain.
well! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go! Primed and
I'm
ready!
on it! Stardust!
I'm I'm only getting
I can carve through it!
Damn, you beat me to it.
Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
This one's
Oh, like
mine.
hell you will.
Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp! Do it! Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
I still got a ways to go.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Gotta break through.
Let me help. First aid!
This one's mine!
That's like it does it!
Radiant light! Here! Going in. Will this help?
Swallow dance!
You picked the wrong fight.
Slide! Come on, roll now!
Talon
Infernal
Hurricane!
Torrent!
Time to shine!
I
Not
really
the
owe
shot!
you one.
Radiant light! I'm all stuffed up.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
By the power of
No escape!
Onward and upward.
An opponent like this should be easy. Lunar Rondo!
Hurricane foot!
Stood up!
Anything in armor is all mine! Take this! Armor won't save you!
Take it!
I'm on it.
Arch, this one's mine!
That's enough!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. My turn. We did it!
Right! And again!
I'm not done.
Handle it!
Damn it!
Far enough!
Not today!
Talon Hurricane!
Glimmer Dragon!
I'm on a roll, man!
Sometimes I wonder where you come up with those moves.
I could say the same to you.
Good thing we're on the same side, huh?
Looks like some solid equipment.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our... If it's in the sky...
This one's
mine.
tough.
This one's mine.
Here I come!
Go in.
Talon Hurricane!
Crush! Here,
freaking does it! Win!
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Freezing storm! Going in!
Mirage!
I never miss!
First strike! Let's run you through!
Do it!
Here I come!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Let's dispose of the trash. Not on my watch! Freeze laser!
Now or never!
In a bind?
Glacial
Dragon Swarm!
freezing
This one's
storm!
all mine!
Now I'm in the groove!
Ignite!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Right,
Now!
next one!
Here I come!
Already! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Onward and upward.
That's far enough!
Take this!
Right here! I got it!
Dragon Swarm! It's over!
Talon Hurricane!
You look quite okay.
Glimmer Strike! I'm on a roll
Dragon
now!
Swarm!
This one's mine!
Eagle assault ready!
Here I come! Swallow Blade!
Flying freeze!
What can they do? Stand up!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Here I come! Dragon
This
Swarm!
one's mine!
getting started! Crush! You're finished!
Blow away!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
First strike!
Not by a long
It's all mine! Ignite!
Hurricane! Do it!
Look sharp! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Don't get complacent. It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak. La.
No choice!
This help? Ready!
Where are you going?
No escape!
Can't get out of this!
Hurricane Dragon Form!
Annihilation!
Severing!
Get the ray!
Here I come! Mirage! Dragon Form!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Make it ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's mine! I'm ready! Hurricane!
They got me flanked!
Destruction!
Going in! Spear!
What's
Here's
this?
evil!
Look sharp! Take this!
Freeze Blade!
Hit
Do it!
it!
Eagle Fly! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it? Not by a
Got
long
fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Take this! All yours!
Far enough! Do it! We may get out of this alive
This
after
one's
all.
mine!
Yeah, things were looking bad for a minute there.
I'm pretty sure we can handle anything.
It's over!
Grind it!
Pound it!
Grill it!
The perfect burger.
No choice! Dragon Swarm! Prepare to be sealed! Burn in hell! Plasma shock!
I'll
finish you here and now! Mirage! Destruction! I'm not done!
Tiger Blade!
Plasma shock!
Rip and tear!
Tear!
Do it!
Should have met.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! Cut! Mirage!
This
Come
is
on!
mine!
Seems about right to me.
Gotta break through!
Get behind me!
Can't get out of this!
Swallow dare!
No escape!
Water! Here
Correct.
and now! Anything in
Mirage!
armor is all mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Eagle Sign!
You're finished!
What's this? Water!
Here I go!
Going in!
Take
Should
it!
have messed with me.
I'm not done!
Leave the charges to me!
Swallow Blade!
Here's a healing
Here
arc!
I come! Dragon Swarm!
That is
Now! Take this!
Glacial Spear! Do it!
Eagle Sign!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harrows should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harrows would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
I think Hoodle senses something.
You finally made it.
Yes! Well... Right. Very nice. Yes! Right!
Just a minute.
Great!
What? Yes!
Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey!
Sorry. How?
Amazing!
Yes! Hey. What? Very nice.
Alvin! She owns stuffing bread with mabo curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Shion, you're hooked on that stuff.
We've reached our destination.
What do you say we check back in on the rank? Ranch.
Simply marvelous. I'll never tire of admiring this relic.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Mind if I join you, Law? Hey, Law. About what you said before.
When?
You were telling me how there were things you wished you could have asked your dad. If you want, you can always come to me with your questions.
What brought this on all of a sudden? Don't I already lean on you enough as it is?
Still, there's plenty you would want to ask him if he was still alive, right?
I mean, yeah, but I think you'll have a hard time answering any of them, if I'm being honest.
How come?
I mean, the stuff I want to ask him about is, like, how he met my mom and how he won her over. Stuff like that. Anyway, not really something you can help with, right?
You're right. Sorry, Law. I can't even begin to imagine how to help with that.
You're telling me. I just wish there was someone experienced I could ask about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he was definitely that.
Let's make sure to kick ass tomorrow, too. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something...
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara! Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
got a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. Better keep our distance.
Oh, man. I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Take this! Eat dirt!
Insects to stay on the ground. Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sierra, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Mirage!
Here I go.
Come on!
I'm only getting started. Strike! On guard. Angela. I'll pick you up. Hurricane strike! This one's mine.
You're finished!
Hurricane strike!
Swallow blade! Take
Here,
this!
let me help.
Burn! My turn!
Take this!
Mirage!
Now you see what I can do!
Take this!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Swarm!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Here I come!
I really owe you.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done. On guard.
What's this? I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Look sharp. Smash the pieces.
Thanks! Talon Hurricane!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Take this!
I'm on a roll now!
Hurricane strike.
Crumble!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it. Go for it. Prepare to crumble. Think we overdid it?
All good.
Not by a
I know
long
you want
shot.
the flame inside me, yours to be let free!
Look sharp. Hurricane.
I really owe you.
I'm not done!
Eagle Side!
My head's spinning with watching you.
Mirage!
Hurricane strike.
Swallow blade! Now,
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
swallow blade! I'm on Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Destruction! Talon Hurricane! It's on!
Look sharp.
I'm on a roll now!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Take that! Try this!
Flaming meteor. Healing circle.
Now I'm in the groove!
Let's keep up the pressure.
Now I can let
Pierce evil.
First strike!
Water. Hear my call. Hurricane strike.
I'll try harder!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil. Hurricane strike.
Slash! It's
Go
over!
now!
Orochi's Fury!
Go away!
Hurricane I'm all stopped up. Leave the chargers to me. On guard.
Armor won't save you!
Far enough.
Here I
The earth throbs in pain.
Hurricane strike.
Talon Hurricane! Now I can let loose!
On guard.
Eat this!
I never miss.
Burn in hell! Talon Hurricane!
Oh, now you're talking!
Glacial
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade.
Plasma Shock!
Eat this!
Hurricane
Rungo!
strike. Into the shadows.
I'm on it!
Magna Ray. Annihilation. Magna Ray.
First strike!
By the power of
I'll
water.
finish you here and now!
Crush!
Amazing.
On guard.
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
Its defenses are down.
I'll beat it to dust!
The
Going in.
flame inside me, yours to be let
Hurricane
free!
strike.
It's
Mega
all
Ray.
you
Here!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Here I come!
Silent instant!
Now or never! You picked the wrong fight!
Plenty left.
Severing wind!
In a bind?
Radiant
Go
blast!
away!
Flaming meteor.
Let's tear him up!
I'm not done! First strike!
So now you're getting serious? Look far enough.
All good
Here's a
things
healing
come
arm.
to an end.
First aid.
There you go!
Strike.
I feel like
Look
me.
at me.
Swallow blade!
That move.
Here comes the big one! You pay for that! Plasma Shock!
Let me at him.
Here I come! Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane strike.
Here
Do
I
it. This
come!
one's mine. Go for it. Prepare to crumble. Will this help? Let the marksman handle
Dragon
this.
Swarm!
Hurricane strike.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Slash!
I never miss.
Your mo... Set free! Crush!
Arch sealed!
Swallow dance! Burn in hell!
Lunar
Witness ten!
Watch this! There! Hurricane Eagle! Not in your dreams!
Ready
Go
to
in!
win! Now you see what I can watch this!
Burning strike! Glacial spear!
Nice one.
Look sharp!
Dragon swarm!
Going in! Radiant pierce!
Swallow blade!
Do you require a hand?
Freezing storm! Going in!
Talon sword!
This one's mine!
Get out of
Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
I could do without this pain!
Far enough!
Dragon swarm!
I'm almost impressed!
Our praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried
You're
away.
mine!
So now you're getting serious?
It's in the sky!
You're mine!
It was nice while it lasted.
I never miss!
Look sharp!
Dragon swarm!
Plenty left!
I'm on it!
Radiant pierce!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Not like
Dragon
this!
swarm!
Through! Healing circle!
Robbed in pain.
I'm gonna need more. No further!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
I'm gonna need more.
Not in your dreams!
No, it won't end like...
Stay away from my friends!
Take now!
Dragon swarm!
Get on in there together! Flame! The
Destruction!
magic is
Swallow
there!
blade!
I'm out of ammo! Tidal wing! Annihilate! Everlasting May 1,000
Negative
gales
dick!
carry the sun!
Swallow
Hear my
blade!
call! Gusty
On your knees! Air pressure! Dragon swarm!
Here I go! One more!
Slash!
I'm
Prepare
only
to be
getting
taken!
started!
In a bind?
This one's all
There you
mine.
go! Don't let up!
Ignite!
Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
My exploits are bearing fruit. I find the sounds of the night to be rather comforting.
I came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised. Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Unfortunately, we'll have to continue our conversation later. Shall we get moving?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Sure. Just great.
Well, anyway, I should get to work on dinner.
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you then. We don't have a lot of ingredients though, so don't go overboard, okay? Guess I'll do some laundry instead. What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already. Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes. I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
We've reached our destination. dispose of the
Here I
trash.
We did it! Not a chance!
Perfect, Knuckle!
We won that by a mile!
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.